So I was having a conversation with the rest of the people, the people with me on set and the people behind the scenes. So we're having conversation, and mepewa hapa majibu. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for us to start discussing this. So my name is Valentine, or at Kalamiva on everything, and you're watching your favorite channel, Y254. Okay, you can get us at Y254 channel on Twitter. Hashtag is Y in the morning, or you can get us on Y254 on Facebook. And if in case you miss an interview or three, or you just want to see us again, Y254 channel on YouTube is a place to be. Yeah. So today is Queen's Wednesday, and we have a little special girls talk, but we also have featured a couple of kings with us. Today we're talking about pressure of getting married or marrying. Kuoa ama kuelewa. Do you experience such pressure? Kuna age flani mtu anagonga anaanza kuulizwa nojaleta kama mtu. Please talk to us. Do the necessary on social media, and let's get this party started. Saseni, how are you?
Tuko poa.
Tumechangamka nini?
Tuko sawa kabisa.
Ama mmetembea tena matatu bado? Mimi najua kwetu kuna mati.
Tunangangana.
Sasa nikuulize, umetembea na hii suti na ukakaraba kwa
not at all. I own my personal car, so I don't just walk.
Sorry. Tell us your name now.
I'm Festus on Twitter, and I'm the Secretary General, the University of Nairobi. Plus, I add up to be the chairman of Bomachaga Borabu Students Association, both college and the universities. So that's me.
That's why you can't walk. I see why
exactly.
You cannot just be walking. Karibu sana. Your social media handles?
On social media, Facebook, I'm called Festus on Twitter, and on Twitter, I'm Festus on Twitter. Just that.
All right, so I want you to go next.
Hi, Val.
Hi.
I'm Daniel Onsongo, the Sports and Welfare Secretary, the School of Journalism, University of Nairobi, MCA to be to Central Ward.
We have big people here. Okay. All right, social media handles?
As usual, on Facebook, Daniel Suarez, and Twitter, Dan Suarez.
All right. Yeah. Queen, good morning.
Hey, morning.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Yeah, Queening, even your crown looks very nice.
Oh, thank you.
Tell us who you are.
Okay, I'm Amida Muganda. Yeah, I'm a student at the University of Nairobi, of course. And my name in all media platform runs as usual. Amida Muganda in Facebook and at Instagram.
All right. Yeah. And our new queen. Hi.
Hi.
Guys, let's tell her hi nicely. You know you've all been on set. Let's smile at her. Hi.
Hi.
What's your name?
My name is Phoebe Muthoni. I'm a student at Nairobi University. I pursue economics. Yes, I don't have many titles.
Yet. You look like you're about to be a famous figure hivi karibuni.
Hopefully.
We can see. Na tumalizie deni ya China. So unafanya economics? Please figure something out as you
I will.
Okay. Social media handles?
Phoebe Sony everywhere. Instagram, Facebook, yeah.
All right. Guys, can I start with you? Is it okay? Okay? All right. So how do you feel about this pressure to get married? Is it something that you've experienced? Is it something you've seen your friends experiencing? Is there like an age limit? Unanza. Wajua kitambo, tukua tunaambiwa achana na vijana, mwende shule msome. So we've read, tumemaliza university, okay. Sasa unaanza kusikia, na unaniletea watoto lini uko na mtu? How do you feel about that?
The pressure for myself, I've not experienced it yet, because I feel I'm not at the age where I'm still at the age where I'm meant to explore and find myself. But I have heard and seen what other people at older ages are experiencing. I feel like the society should not impose this pressure on these people, because it leads to people getting into marriage for the wrong reasons. They end up getting into marriage, and which eventually leads to divorce. So my view on pressure is we should not pressure people. Let people explore, find themselves, and when they are ready to get into marriage, let them do it at their own pleasure. Yes.
That sounds like a perfect world. What age do you think a girl should get married, Suarez? I see Mommy's hot topic. She's about to interrupt you, but first tell me.
Yeah. To ladies.
No, niambie ukweli. Usiniambie theory hapa. Let us talk the language of the streets. Ukienda uone dem na hajaolewa na unaanza kumita mama. Unaweza kuuliza mbona hajaolewa.
These young
Dogo
ladies-
kwani yako fida.
These young ladies by the age of 19, 20 should be married, Yeah.
Excuse me?
19 or 20 years.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why that particular age?
They need to set you need to know, you need to start the what we call the responsibilities earlier. You cannot get married in 30 years and yet to know how to cook for your husband.
Oh.
You must get early so that you adapt. By the time you're 25, you're good. You're
I
best
have
in the home.
years of experience as a
Yeah.
housewife. Okay.
Like
Kwani
what?
kazi tunatafuta.
Like, what are you trying to say? Are you trying to say that we should get married between the age of 19 to 20, or I've not heard you well?
Yeah, you should.
How will you pursue your
Let
Or
me
I've
give
not
you-
heard you well.
In short, you are trying to say we women, we should be housewives, we should not pursue our education,
not
because
how-
in the age of 19 to 20 we should be in school. You know, we should be pursuing something, because let me tell you something, if you don't know, even education expands your mind even to become a motherhood, not only to get knowledge of maybe work or schooling or your career.
You can
But
pursue
it's
education
but how
where you're
can you
learning.
say how can you say that we should get married by the age of 19 to 20? It's so bad and
Is
it's
it
so
that
wrong.
you don't want to expand their minds?
No.
Unataka tu wabaki tu hapa
It
kuambiwa.
happens. Few ladies say that what a man can do, a lady can do. You can as well multitask. You can study and you're married.
No.
Yeah,
That's not it. That's not it. No, I don't agree with you. You know, people in marriage, people get together, husband and wife, to become what? One entity. Now, the moment you get married, you should be happy in your marriage. Let's say, for example, a 19 to 20 years old lady getting married at this time. You'll be frustrated. That is the first thing, because you'll not even support yourself. Maybe you have a problem at home anywhere, but your husband will always know that you depend fully in him. So I don't agree with you on that.
Exactly. True.
Uh-huh.
I want to add that my brother, there, I don't agree with you.
Why?
Marrying a lady at 19, 20 years, she hasn't even completed her education. Like it becomes hectic to even the marriage itself. It is unsustainable.
Does she
First-
need a degree to cook for you?
Oh, no,
or
not at all. Not at all. What I'm trying to say, you should marry a lady when she has realized himself. You know, at 19, still it's like the lady is in a adolescent stage.
In this century,
You see, after that is when you
13
can,
years,
at
they know
least
everything.
at 25 years, you get a lady has discovered herself, and she has explored even the world. She knows what she's supposed to do. At 19, it's like you be giving her instructions what to do.
You're in campus. You're in campus, my young man. And you know, ladies are there, even 17 years old, but they know what they're doing. They're very sharp. 20th century, ladies are 13 years. They know everything. Yeah,
Guys, can I tell you a secret? Like yesterday, I was on social media and I saw them I don't know if it was a joke or it was a lie, but I saw them advertising an app to get a sponsor. So mpaka inakuuliza maswali, there's a form. So they ask you your university level, like mali umemalizia shule kani form 4 class 8 university hivyo, like you're applying for, can you hear? You're applying for a sponsor. Yeah? So what are we saying here? And mapete mtihani.
That exactly shows how rotten the world is.
I'm feeling that we are ready.
Where we are headed. You see, getting a sponsor is not the solution to life. More so, the urban ladies, that's their norm. That's the culture urban ladies are developing. Like, you want to get somebody who has wealth. Instead of going even working hard to get your own wealth with your husband, you are looking for somebody who has wealth, who is older than you by far 10 times. So you wonder, what really life do you want?
This has touched you somewhere, I can say.
Exactly.
But I wanted to relate to the whole marrying scenario. We're saying we're not ready, or there's an argument that 19, 20 years old, so that's around campus, umemaliza form 4, fresher, maybe second year or whatever.
Sure.
So if there's an app now for looking for a sponsor, I'm feeling that you're somehow mature at some point. Ama you're thinking of maybe the wrong things, but you're able to think. So why are we disagreeing with him that we can be married off at 19, 20? If at that point we can apply for a sponsor, why can't we get married?
You see, those are some of the negative effects of technology. Using technology in the negative way. You see, with this technology, we are headed in the wrong direction. Some of it is getting really our youths going to the wrong direction, which should not be the case. Technology should be used for the positive things, not the negative things like sponsors. So why they up for sponsors? In fact, you get even the same man has even 4 ladies, four wives at home. Now you are chipping in as the 5th.
No, as the 10th prostitute. No,
in fact, a prostitute, not even a wife.
The Chills have left the building here. Okay, she wants to say something. Tell me, Mommy.
On the question you've asked, I feel like at this age, marriage comes with a lot of responsibility.
So we don't want that?
No, not that we don't want that. You're still finding yourself. You're still learning, as in you're still learning who you are at this age. So you're not yet able to bring good vibes to another person. You know, marriage is about 2 people, one whole person and another whole person. People say, I'm finding a person to complete me.
He completes me.
No, you're coming to be fair. 2 whole people, you're not half. You're 2 whole people. So at this age, you're still finding who we are. So it's not, I feel like it's not yet the age where you go in with your baggage. You still don't know what, as in you're still even not settled financially. You have a lot of baggage. You come and bring it to another person. It's not even fair to the person you're bringing it to. So at this age, we are finding ourselves yet. The sponsorship, on the other hand, they're not marrying. They're looking for ways to fulfill the social pressure in terms of looking good. I need to look good. I need to have an iPhone. It's the social pressure, but they're not looking for marriage. They just want the money. But marriage at this age, I would disagree completely, because it has a lot of responsibility. And you see, as we grow, our minds expand. So as in we need to expand ourselves and grow. So as in we can help the person we are committing to grow together. As in at the time we are getting together, we can be able to grow together to reach the maximum. Okay.
Women, a group of schools. Nakuona. You want to interrupt?
Yes, it's good. You see the difference between getting a sponsor and getting married at an early age. You are 19, you want to go and find a sponsor. A sponsor can give you money, but look at the consequence of contracting various types of diseases. Look at this way: at 19, you go and get married to an husband who is stable. You see, he can give you the man that the sponsor is going to give you, but you settle and you have no risk to get such diseases. Which is which? Try to weigh.
I like that you're bringing something. Okay, so remember, at Y254 on Facebook, at Y254 channel on Twitter. Madam wapewe tu pressure juu menopause squeezy. Huja as quick as 25 years. I support Suarez. John Williams say. I hope Jamalza KCC sai, because Isabu at 25 years menopause, but he does have a point, because I feel that ladies have a bit more pressure kuolewa, juu kuolewa inamaanisha watoi, juu itafika age utaanza kupata complications na watoi ama utapata kabisa. So how do you feel about that?
Okay, I know the pressure mostly is in ladies compared to men, and let's say at the age of maybe that person is saying at the age of 25 someone can get to menopause. I don't think, according to scientists. So getting this pressure in ladies, it comes when a time, maybe let's say you are in a wedding and maybe your friends are are getting married, and there you are, you've not received any proposal, and maybe so your friends plus the family members, they might seem joking, but no, it is not. It's always serious, and it's very annoying to them. You know, when someone, maybe you are in a wedding, then someone tells you that yako ni lini. Like ama I when you're next, unajua ina seem as if ni it's something like ni joke, but no, they mean it. So that's the way they do it. So when that time comes, you feel really awkward. Yeah, you feel really awkward. You start wondering why is this? Why am I the only one who is remaining? Why is this? Why all these questions? And do you know that thing, that pressure inaletwa like inaweza kucause kuchoose wrong partner. Yeah, so pressure because ukuna pressure, so you can just go for anyone because of the pressure you are facing out.
The first person who asks.
Yeah, so because of that pressure, so your pressure, by the way, I don't support it, because ni mbaya inafanya mtu, you can go crazy over it. Like wengine hata wanakuanga depressed. You are just wondering what's wrong with me? So utaenda up umechoose wrong partner, na once you chose wrong partner, of course you'll not be happy in your marriage. Na unajua marriage ni kitu long term.
But squeeze it tunaanza divorce.
Yeah, it is, but according to, so let's say biblically, you should not, like, it's something like it's meant to be forever, you know, according to the vows and everything. Yeah, though unaweza kuwa na divorce because of the challenges in marriage, but it's meant to be. So watu wanakuanga frustrated ukikuwa pressured to get married. Yeah, mara mingi.
I have someone who wants to say something to the ladies before you interject. I'm willing to help any of those 2 flowers you have on set overcome pressure to marry. Haki, they are cute. I can even marry both of them.
Brother.
Focus, baby. Focus on the topic. The next one. I was threatened by uncles and aunties to be given a class 7 dropout who gave birth at home if I don't marry by the end of this year. Kindly help. What is that kind of threat? Like, what is that? Ebu help. Can I repeat?
Yeah,
I was threatened by my uncles and aunties to be given a class 7 dropout who gave birth at home if I don't marry by the end of this year. Kindly help. So this is, let's say, gentleman looking sharp, nice. So, you know, it's Christmas time. We're all traveling to the reserve. Exactly. So they see you. They say, you're not getting married this year. Okay, we are going to give you someone. But it's an extreme at a class 7 dropout who's given birth. So, society, but okay. Help me understand.
A question. Who got birth at class 7?
Yeah.
His child?
No.
Yeah.
Like,
somebody else's child.
This is just you. If you've not married by the end of this year, I am going to give you that one, and she has a child, and I'll talk her Shule class 7.
Exactly. Okay. I can say, to some extent, in our community, I've seen guys, men, being given women if they reach a certain age limit at around 35. If you are not married, unaletewa bibi.
But okay,
na kijiji.
If I may ask
bibi na
a
wana
question,
I understand.
Is that a problem really? Because I can attest to hearing boy children complaining, siezi pata msichana. So si unaletewa tu hivyo tu.
And I haven't said that's a problem, but again, it shows how the society pressures people to marry.
Na mbona nyie mletei wanaume?
But it's a syndrome that mostly attacks those men who are above 35 and exactly. they did not go to school. Yeah, they have not gone to that high classes.
And maybe those who don't know how to seduce a lady,
those are very calm and down.
Hakuna class. Hakuna class.
Excuse. Okay, that issue has really touched me. How can a man just a man, you know, when you're a man, you should be a man. How can you be forced at this generation surely? How can you be forced to get married to a standard 7 who has a child, and you know the child is not yours? Why can't you stand for yourself? Yeah,
but
you should reason. No, unaletewa je bibi na wazazi na you are a man? Yeah, unafaa kutumia power zako, you know. Mbona a man really is he a man or what? How can you be given as a class 7 and you don't want to marry? If you don't want to marry, you don't.
I'm sorry, but
you have something to say.
Class 7, surely, you know, sometimes it sounds funny and
tunabaki tu hapo kwa msichana like nini. So
I think
sorry,
the lady should do what? They should leave the child to his parents, and he gets back to school.
Yeah.
And let the man have his time, ample time. Look for the lady, identify a lady who he wants to marry. He should not be forced to marry a dropout. Nobody in this 21st century wants to marry a class 7 drop. In fact, a primary school child. That's what we call child abuse. In fact, you can even be arrested
be arrested
for doing such an awkward thing in the society. It should be discouraged totally.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. We have a little bit of feedback. I want to read this before we go on a short break. All right. Sasa nimeenda nikafungua message za Masai. Masai, I'm sorry. Okay. Is there a problem if a guy dates or marries someone who is older than him by a few years? Let's say like Jennifer Lopez. Hey, Jennifer Lopez likes them young though. So we are saying, for example, if you are 35 and you are 28, is it okay for both of you to get married?
In my view, I feel like it shouldn't be a problem if the guy is older. That's the question.
If the guy is younger.
He's younger, or the guy is younger. It shouldn't be a problem as long as there's love between the two of you. There's understanding.
But guys, love will not feed us. Love will not pay the bills. No, ushaikosa na mtu tu like when you live with people.
The issue is the age. It's not the money. Both of you probably have money.
Okay.
So the issue is the age. So the age is not a problem. As long as both of you love each other, you have money financially. It's not an issue.
And yeah, it isn't a big issue. One, beside the age, you have the wealth, you love one another, and above all, you search for one another in the other needs. You understand them. Why can't you go ahead? Age is just but a number. If I can be able to satisfy you, no matter how old you are.
Hey, wow.
Yeah, marriage is like marriage is agreement between two people. So if a man is 28 and you are 35 and you agree and maybe mnaelewana, it's okay. Yeah, so long as you are both of you are mature and mnaelewana, mi sioni shida. Though it should be reversed, like younger. Yeah.
There's someone who's suggesting something on Twitter at Y254 channel. Guys, hashtag Y in the morning. That guy in a black suit anaongea ukweli inafaa hivyo juu tunazeeka mapema. So there's someone who is they are like this, the boy children. All right, you wanted to say something before I interrupted.
Concerning the maybe a man being older than a lady being older than a man. Then to me, I support that idea. To some extent, the age bracket should be around 2 to 3 years. You know,
2 to 3 years.
2 to 3 years.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. To some extent, it is that one you can be forgiven by the society, so long as the fact remains. When you enter into marriage, do you understand each other? Do you love each other? Do you trust each other? Then, what bars you from marrying each other? If you understand each other, if you trust each other, you love each other, you satisfy. You get satisfied conjugally between you two.
Where tumepeleka conversation wapi? Okay, so we have two schools of thought. We have one that says it doesn't matter what the age difference, and you're adamant 3 or 4, 2 or 3 years. So we have someone saying Kisii University watching live, much inspiration from that lady. There too. Chagua. When you okay, so we're asking at what age. You haven't told me, guys. Like, give me a hypothetical age that you think people should get married. You as a guy and maybe a lady, and then you as a lady and maybe what you imagine a guy should be. So Nyakerario Omari anasema, you're ready to get married when you can pay your bills comfortably by yourself. That is the age. What do you think the age is?
Okay, I think as for me, I think the right age for ladies should be from 25 to 27 or 28 if it goes. Yeah, and for men, I feel it should be at around from 27 to 30. Yeah, the right age, because for a very sweet marriage, it should have a difference of at least 2 years in between. So when a lady get married at 25, the man should be at least 27. You know that, because ladies are more mature than men. That's why
mature young men though.
Yeah, I know, but most cases, yeah, that's why you get a lady can get married at 20, not at 20, but the difference in the age between her husband and her, maybe at the age, the difference is 10 years, but still
okay,
they will cope up and they will
because of the mwenyewe umeingia tu hivyo. Previously he told us 19 20 years old is when we should get
I've not said about age.
Kidogo
I've said the difference. The difference between your age. Maybe let's say I'm 27, I'm 25, and maybe my husband is 30. Yeah, so that difference you can be able you can be able to live with your husband very comfortably because of the maturity. Yeah, but when
okay, there are two issues I want us to tackle, but now I want us to start with this. Pressure yote ya kuoa na kuolewa has birthed something. I don't know if it's been around na si ndio tumekuwa shamba ama it's just come up, this sonogamy thing. So mzazi anakupressure, sijui there's peer pressure, sijui from where you're giving yourself pressure, so unaenda tu unajioa. Just have a reception for yourself, get married, tell yourself vows, cut your own cake, take pictures. I don't know. I've seen 2 ladies so far, one from Uganda and one from the United States of America. But as we go for this break, I want you to see this, guys.
Dirty email if I wanted, but I don't. Hi, my name's Sophie Tanner, and 2 years ago I got married to myself. Marrying yourself is an expression of self-love, and it's a commitment to love yourself and be responsible for your own happiness for the rest of your life. Because I think in our culture, you know, there's so much emphasis on finding the one, and being single is a valid lifestyle option these days. Not everyone should just behave according to these milestones that are just kind of really quite outdated. The wedding was spectacular. I had about 15 bridesmaids all dressed up in different colours, and we all processed through the pavilion gardens dancing to Kendrick Lamar's I Love Myself. My dad gave me away, and my friend dressed up as the Pope. He took me through my vows, which I'd adapted from Christian vows for the singular. With this ring, I'm me wed. In sickness and health, till death do you part. Basically, I had an after party back here. I think there was about 8 of us consummating it, and there was a lot of red wine spilt, and we played Twister, and I snapped a hamstring, and we stayed up till dawn. So that's how I consummated it. It wasn't sexual that night. My proposal happened when I was in bed, recovering from a really bad breakup. I've had instances in my life where, you know, I've poured everything into someone else and allowed who they were to affect my moods and my happiness. But I was lying in bed and suddenly the sun was coming through the window, and I realised that I had myself back and that I felt happy again. And I wondered if it was possible to celebrate this moment. I suppose I didn't say, Sophie, will you marry me? But that was my proposal to myself. I thought, I want to marry myself. No, absolutely not. It's not an option, because I promised to love and care for myself until death. Divorce is suicide, as far as I'm concerned. I haven't been asked that before. I don't send myself nudes of myself, but I do stand in front of the mirror naked, so that's kind of like it. When you're on your own, people always assume, or they try and push people on you, you know, oh, why are you still single? But you look so good, I don't understand. And like, you know, a lot of the time it's assumed that it's not your choice. You forget that that's how society still views things. But now I just say, I married myself and I'm really happy, so that's great. Yeah, this is a really tough one, because narcissists do not love themselves. You're selfish and you're insecure and you're jealous. Self-love is the opposite of that. Like, having a sense of self-worth and accepting who you are actually means that you then have the capability to have more compassion and generosity to other people. They're on completely opposite ends of the scale, in my opinion. Most people get married for attention in front of their family and friends. They do it so that their loved ones like clap and say, yay, we're really happy for you. I did it in front of my loved ones because I wanted to make my vows in front of them to give them meaning. Maybe I was seeking attention as much as anyone else who has a party that's for them is seeking attention. But the aim of the game is not a narcissistic goal. Good question. I reflect a lot on solitude and loneliness and the difference between them. And I think society has got a massive problem with loneliness. There's loads and loads of elderly people behind closed doors who don't see people for weeks on end. There's teenagers who get really lonely in their bedrooms, having social media making them feel crap. There's people in marriages feeling lonely because they don't understand each other anymore. I think that the more connections you have with other people, the more you cultivate those, the less lonely you are, and that's what I do in my life. I suppose, you know, anything that's a bit different. is considered as bonkers. I think laughing at stuff and being lighthearted and joking, that's one of the best ways to change things, if people can laugh at stuff. So I'd quite, carry on laughing. That's good.
Okay. All right. Acha nisome comment kwanza. Nyakerari. Oh, hey, my gosh. Omari, I'm sorry. I ati hapana siwezi shinda single the best part of my 20s. Alafu tena I marry myself. I have dated myself for much too long. Hiyo part ya sologamy siwezi enda the solo way. Usikia mtu mpaka anuzaka yujitumia nudes. Okay. Y254 on Facebook, at Y254 channel on Twitter, hashtag is Y in the morning. We are talking about the pressures of getting married. Both ends. So yes, it's girls talk, but we have kings on a set too. What do we think about sologamy?
Hey, oh my God.
Nati, oh my God.
I can't comment on that.
Why?
It's just crazy.
You don't think she looks happy to marry herself?
No, but it's a very unique thing. No. I don't think. How can you get married?
Sorry,
No.
talk to me.
Oh, yeah. It's wonderful. These are the effects of not getting married earlier. That's it. A lady, you go past 20, at 28 you are stable, you can pay for your rent, you can pay for your food, you can pay for everything. Now a man cannot tell you anything. You decide marrying yourself.
Okay.
Effects of not getting married earlier. So no, it sounds even like, it sounds like Sodom and Gomorrah. So no, like Sodom, no. The community is rotten.
That's serious.
Very uncertain.
Okay. How do you feel about it, Mom?
My view on that is whatever makes you happy, do it. If you feel like marrying yourself is what will fulfill you,
I like
do
your
it.
soul. You're such a free spirit. Just do it.
That's all I have to say on that.
That's just crazy. Comedy.
What
in
part
itself,
of it do you think is insane?
comedy in itself. I think that lady should be invited to Churchill show.
Yeah. Teke.
Anaweza chekesha by the watu sana because I've never heard of such a thing. How do you never complete alone? How do you even satisfy yourself? Not unless aniambie kuna sijui wanaitanga. And anyway, I don't want to talk about that. But what I can say is that's just comedy.
You don't how do you feel about a woman not needing you to the point that she can marry herself? Monata, she had quotes over there, behind every successful woman is herself. Wacha TB. So it's usually behind every successful man.
Exactly, as my brother put it very clearly, that not being married at an early age, 25 years, those are the repercussions, the effects of not being married at an early age, such that when you are old, that is maybe that 5, now you are able to pay for yourself everything, that you see no reason for me to have a man. So like it is totally sad to see such an occasion happen in the society, in the modern society.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Excuse me,
You wanted to tell me something. Yes.
Let me ask you something. What is marriage?
Union between two people.
Okay. What is that?
That is a union with her and herself. But hiyo ni swali poa.
No. Marriage is a union between two people. And what is that? That is not marriage.
That is not marriage.
Yeah. Marriage is a of course two people must be united in order to get married. It means that is not marriage. At least maybe they should find another word to describe that. I don't know that. It is not.
Tambui.
Yeah, Stambui marriage inafaa kwa watu wawili. Yeah.
All right, so I want to throw in another twist here. So my younger sister at Y254 on Facebook, at Y254 channel on Twitter, hashtag Y in the morning. My younger sister is married with 2 kids already. Now she's very big-headed, thinking I'm a kid, because mom pia husema I'm a confused chicken just because I'm not married. Help. Melissa, they call you a confused chicken. Let's help Melissa. This is very African. Now we've come back to the motherland. So Melissa has a younger sister, and the younger sister is married with 2 children. She's still single. How do we help Melissa? Suarez anaangalia tu effects of not getting married at 19, 20.
She feels the need to get married. Like
She's being pressured, like her family members. She started with her mom. Her mom anamwambia, you know, you're confused chicken because you're not married yet.
I feel that if you're not yet ready, wewe mwenyewe hujaamua mimi niko ready to get into this thing, hafai. As in, she should just find a way to close her ears to the social, covering her ears like a kid, so she doesn't listen to these other people. Because if she gets into marriage cause her mom is saying this, her dad is saying this, she will eventually end up with the wrong person, which will lead eventually probably to divorce, domestic violence or something just worse. So she should just, when she's ready, let her do it. She should just probably communicate with her mom, tell her mom, I don't feel like this is right what you're telling me. I feel communication is very basic in a family, in every if you feel whatever my mom is telling me is not right, go to her, tell her, mom, I'm not yet ready by this and this is what I'm doing with my life, this is what I'm planning, so mom, let me be ready and I'll bring a man when I want to. Probably she has other reasons why she doesn't want to get married.
And yeah. And I'm not talking to Melissa. Melissa, you will be mocked by your sister. You will be mocked by your mom. Just go and get married. That's the solution, even today.
Hakuna otherwise. But is there a place that has husband material just waiting to be picked?
No, what I can tell Melissa, just hold on. If you're not ready, you are not. Maybe if you've not got a man, you've not got a man, just hold on. It doesn't matter whether your sister has 2 kids and you are older than her. You can't go ahead and marry yourself like that one. You must wait for someone, and maybe you've not been proposed for. So just hold on, just wait, just pray upon the Lord, and everything will be okay. Yeah, those pressure will be there, of course they are. So, but what you can do, just let Melissa hold on and maybe pray about it, and soon you will get someone.
I see you itching to answer, but I want to throw you another question. Is that okay?
Okay.
Yeah, so there's someone who's saying marry yourself, kumbe hata wazungu uchizi, lol. Anyway, it's a lesson to all ladies out there. You don't say yes early enough, you will only remain with you to marry you. That was so intense. Who hurt you?
Sure.
So you agree with this line of thought?
Exactly.
Is this pressure the same for you, the flip side? Because now we're saying if ladies, we are past 19, 20 for Suarez, for you it's 25, and we're not married, we'll get a big head after financially becoming stable and have no need for you. Is there a flip side to that? Uone mwanaume pia anajioa. Ata radi, like what?
I've never seen such a scenario.
We had never seen sologamy until today.
Where men marry themselves, but maybe I've seen where a man marries another man. Yes, and that's what we call gay,
another story.
Gay relationship. But this thing of marrying yourself, I've never heard of it.
You can't complete yourself.
I can't. I don't know.
Can't work hard for yourself.
That's just weird. That's just weird.
That's just weird. Kais was telling me a story this morning about how there was a news article on this guy who killed his neighbor because the neighbor kept asking, unoa lini na alichoka. Now this energy he spent on killing his neighbor, si angejioa tu mwenyewe story ishe.
But then you see, those are societal pressures, and but then if you take them negatively, that's where you lead to. But then marrying is a good thing. You should marry, and exactly when you're exactly at that years, I don't see the reason as to why. We have very many beautiful ladies, cute. I don't know why a man cannot get married at the right age.
Okay.
Till you wait for pressures from your fellow colleagues to provoke you for you, and then you go ahead and kill them. It is totally absurd. I
want you to give your final remarks because we're winding up.
What I can say is marriage is a good thing, and do it at the right time. At the right time, it means at the right age, when you see you are stable and you are good and you are in for it. Exactly.
Suarez, wind us up.
Yeah, For the last part, you ladies, to avoid
Marrying self.
marrying yourselves, just get married earlier before you become more stable, before uchanuke sana, so that you can start marrying yourselves. It's not good. And for those ladies who wait to be more old until to be mocked by their sisters and mothers like Melissa, get married early so that you can settle and move forward.
All
So
right.
it's a message this morning. Yeah, get married early, please.
Okay, sweetheart, I want you, as you wind up, to answer this. This topic has inspired me. Natka tenda ya kusupply boys and girls for hire. Well, that was not a question, Wandabo Wanyama. Okay. Watu wana hii maneno ya age wachane nayo. By the way, who set these societal standards? We should not conform to this madness, but wanaume waoe more than one. Umeleta topic ingine tukimaliza. Okay, how do you feel about that? No, leave that one alone. He said, who set the societal standards? Like nani alisema tunafaa kuoa by some certain age and all these things. He's saying we're not supposed to conform to these things.
But it's what's there. Everyone can see. At a certain age, one need to go. You can't marry off a child, of course. You should marry someone. Like your dad should marry off you after you've reached a certain age. So it's what's there. Yeah.
All right.
It's what it can be seen. It's what can be seen to everyone. So there's no standard, but it is. Yeah. You should get married at a certain age. Everyone should be like. You should get
Does
married.
it vary, like your age and your age is different? Because we're female, our age is one, and because they're male, their age is one?
No, it doesn't matter, but it has a what? It vary.
Okay.
Maybe my choice is between I want to get married at the age of 26, maybe 25. Someone may want to get married at the age of 28 or 30.
So tucheze hapo 20s.
20s kwa
30s.
madam 20s to sipite 30.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my view.
I have a very special question for you. Are you ready? Then we're going to wind up. My pressure is different. It comes from my girlfriend. I'm not ready. Na ameniambia if I don't marry her by July 2019, she will seduce and marry my father. Help. Ati nimeambiwa ni mapepo.
Well, I feel if the guy is not ready to get married, right?
Yes, but the girlfriend seems to be.
And the threat is I'll marry your father.
I will seduce and marry your father.
I feel like she's not a right fit for him.
Get
from the
another
language.
one.
Just dump her and move on. As in, wait for another match. How would you threaten your boyfriend? The threat itself is unfit. Yeah.
Eish.
And on the other thing, you asked, who set the standard? I feel these are unseen norms in the society. We cannot say who set the norms. And then there's this other thing, ni kama mkondo. You finish school, you go to university, you go to high school, you go to university. After you're done with university, you start looking for a job. After you get a job, you're settled. As in, there's the need to know what next, what next. So as in, that norm is what is making us think that eventually you will end up in marriage. There is no one who set the norm. It's just thinking about what is next, what is next. And you look at the people around you and you see what they're doing. The next thing is marriage. So that there's no one who set the rules.
This lady threatening the boyfriend that he marries his father. Now I believe this now the kind of ladies who are supposed to marry themselves. Yeah.
Oh, no, nasumbua, nafaa kujua. All right, guys, thank you so very much for coming. It has been wonderful and amazing. Thank you for watching us. You can catch the repeat from 2 to 4 later on today. Like I said, you can also get it on YouTube at Y254 channel. So my name is Valentine, or it's Kalamiva, and from us here in studio, we wish you an amazing day. Tupatane kesho, Reggae Thursday. So now we traditionally give our biggest smiles and wave. Yeah? Bye.